Alright, well, this is my first time experience reviewing Honkai Star Rail and what it's been like being free to play, and I'll just have to be completely honest, it's been quite a ride already. Um, Obviously you can see I have one 5-star on my team, which is Bailu. She's great, really good healer. And then if you take a look at my other teams, I have Denheng as my single target DPS. For my defense and shields, it's my the main character. Another potential DPS here, Xingshu, Bailu. I really like March 7th, great shielder. Ting Yun, support. Haven't built her yet, but I, of course, maxed her out. E6, as you can see, I'll explain that later. Pela I just got yesterday, got her E1. Asta the other day I got E1. Never built. I got E1 surprisingly for Herda. Oh yeah, E1 for Hook as well, and an E1 for, what's his name? Arlen. This is pretty much it, and I'm going to show you what my account really looks like after pulling. So yes, Bailu was my first 5-star off the beginning banner. So after that, I had tried saving my currency because I wasn't really interested in Sigla. She's great and everything, but I was more so interested in the next banner coming soon. But so I'll explain this in a second, but most of my wishes went towards a standard banner, hoping to get another 5-star. Now I have a few issues with this, but it's really good because, you know, you got a lot of great characters on here, and I feel like the majority of characters you could just get are great regardless. You know, it's a brand new game. Everything's going to work out fine if you can invest in each of these characters. So that's what I was really excited for. Well, if you look right here, I'm going to see what I've been pulling. So yeah, my last 5-star was a light cone, and that was just last night. Really excited, but not excited for the light cone, especially since I don't really have anyone to use that on. I looked into it, maybe Pela, I'm not sure. And that was a soft pity. I think I was around 60 or so. Now the next one's gonna be even more interesting. Yeah, you can see a lot of these 4-stars. So right about here, I had another light cone, and this was my first 5-star I pulled from the standard banner. It was really good. It was Japard's light cone, so I just put that on March 7th. Yeah, it's really good. Just a lot of defense, and but yeah, if you look right here, it's just not much else. I mean, I don't know really how many these are, but I would say it's about 120-ish pulls, something like that, and 2 5-stars. I mean, like, they're not guaranteed for characters or anything. It's all, you know, gacha system. But the light cones being in the standard banner is what really gets me. Like, you know, I don't want to do one-to-one comparison with Genshin Impact, but I don't think the rates like that were quite the same. I don't know if anyone else is having this similar experience playing this already, but that's just unlucky. And I've been looking all over online, seeing, like, can I relate to anyone? just been seeing everyone else having a really, really great time pulling and getting all these crazy pulls. So it's really, really funny about how I feel like I'm, the odd one out. Now, I was so upset yesterday when I got the Lycone. I actually was like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to pull for Seala because I need a strong DPS, someone strong. And of course, everyone knows Seala is pretty much the best one in the game right now. Um, that's how I ended up getting E6 Natasha and then a couple of Pela. So I had about 20 or 30 um, of these tickets to use. So of course I didn't get anyone. I can show you um, how many I've done up here. And getting duplicates for characters that you know you will build is great. That's always great. But now don't really have much now. I mean, I'm still really low account, like level 32 Trailblaze, and I still have plenty of grinding to do. I don't have much time to play this game as much as I'd like to. I know all these other content creators are much further ahead of me, and now they're just about the point where they're, saying, we're beating the game or gotten as far as they can, completed everything, and now they're just doing the grind. I'm still, I mean, I know it's week 2. I'm still, maybe in like week 1, process. Just like, I think I had just finished World 3. So on to World 4, and I'll tell you, World 3 was a pain. I don't know if I was doing anything right or wrong, but it took me about 10 tries, and that was the very last boss with Jeopard. I just could not, basically what it came down to, I had to just use 2 shielders, and then Hung carried me through with Bailu's heals, and it was easily like a half-hour game for that. So just really funny stuff. I don't know. I did contemplate last night that I would I could, start over and make a new account, and I'd never done that before with any other gacha game or game in general. I just said, I'll just usually wing it and just enjoy it for what it is. But right now, this is hard. If it wasn't for Bailu and I had any other 5-star, I'd probably heavily consider it. Bailu is pretty much the one carrying me through this game right now, and I think she pretty much will for a long time. So that is pretty much my experience so far with Honkai Star Rail, and I absolutely love this game. I think I've been looking for a game just like this for a really long time, and I was super excited to know that it was coming out soon. So now that it's here, yeah, I'm just fully dedicated to this. I just want to know if anyone else can relate to my experience, because it's definitely hard. The game's not hard, it's just like hard dealing with the fact that the gacha system, it's not guaranteed, and I don't plan on spending any money on this. I want to try to be as dedicated to free to play as possible. When I didn't play Genshin Impact, I did I would say I did whale on that game, and I think someone had a really good take recently that that just the more money you put into it, I think is a way of basically saying, like, you get through the game faster, but then you'll get bored quicker. It's just a progression. You're paying for like progression in a way. So, and I never even really finished Genshin. I think after all these other updates, I just pretty much stopped at Sumeru. But now that we have a fresh start with a new game, I'm really hoping I can enjoy the free-to-play experience. And I think if this is what it's like, then I'm really understanding what it's like. It's rough out there. So if you guys have any advice for me, or just something positive to say, maybe anything negative either, I'm free to listen to it all. So just wanted to share my input on this all. So thank you. Bye.